Welcome to Colorado BDR Section 4. This is from Leadville all the way up to Gypsum, Colorado. We're actually going to be taking the route from Gypsum all the way down to Leadville because we're doing this trip backwards. This is actually day 3 of our trip. One preface before I get started with this video. This section, just going from Leadville to Hagerman Pass, which I will show some good video of. The off-roading here is quite intense. Do not bring your Subaru up here. Your Subaru, if it makes it, won't be looking good afterwards. It's actually a pretty gnarly little section. It's pretty rutted out, I guess probably by a lot of the side-by-sides. But this section is beautiful. We did camp out one night on this section, so I'll try to show as much of the trails as possible, show some of the stuff, some of the fun off-roading sections in Hagerman Pass. I got a lot of individual off-roading in here, so you should enjoy this video.
There it is.
Okay, now we're starting to do section 4 from the top end. Just leaving Gypsum and hopping on the dirt trail. Looks like thunder showers are coming in tonight, so that might be interesting. Camping. Well, tomorrow, yeah.
But it could be overnight, you're right.
But it could be overnight, yeah. But the clouds are looking like it's already coming that way. Even though straight ahead, when they just turn, you can see nice blue skies. But just behind us are some pretty nasty looking storm clouds. But section 5 turned out to be pretty nice. The last part of it, again, it's just like driving through luxury homes. But the rest of it, we got some mud on the rig and had a couple of tiny technical sections, and I actually had to throw it in 4 low. But I am hauling a 4,000 pound trailer, so I need that 4 low to get up over some of those steep hills. This hopefully section 4 holds up to the beginning of section 5. All right. There you go. How's that?
Good.
I like that. We just left the other side and it was all nasty gypsum, desert, shrubs.
And now we're here.
Go across the town and boom, we're right back in trees again.
I know. It's kind of crazy. With this wonderful red stone on one side and then sloping hills on the other.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Welcome to the White River National Forest. Okay, cool.
Up to 300 feet off of designated roads.
Okay, but dispersed camping is available. Like right there.
300 feet though, it's not a far field.
Yeah. Oh, is it? So that's not bad then. Hopefully we'll find something in the trees 300 feet off the road.
Yeah, it's think we're supposed to turn back there.
And still on.
Well,
Oh, wait.
well, yeah, because I'm battery powered.
Stay back.
There you go. Okay, there we go. We're gonna pull in this little first camping spot here in a second.
Cool. And
Turn around.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, this turn and that road that we gotta go on. Is that what's actually this part of the video, especially the part where the music's playing, this is actually going from Gypsum up Crooked Creek Pass all the way over to Sylvan Lake. This section right here, we actually already just passed Sylvan Lake, and we're actually going up Crooked Pass, which is pretty mild. It's all pretty much the same fire road. It took us quite a while to drive through here, probably a couple of hours, because we're just enjoying the scenery. It's not very technical, real easy to do roads. There's a few ruts here and there just from the weather. It's not as perfectly groomed as Section 5 and Section 6 is for the most part. You do come across a few private properties, but a lot of this is actually forest land or BLM land. But it's really not that bad. Like we come across this little lake right here, and you can see there's some cabins on the other side of the lake. So there's not some camping here. But I will have to say, there is a lot of camping available in this section. You will not have any trouble finding a place to camp. There's a lot of places that you can turn off to find places to camp. Just look at your maps. We use Onyx maps, and a lot of these campsites can be found on Onyx maps. You can just kind of look at the little trails off the side. A lot of this trip that we did have trouble finding camps, but not in this section. This section is pretty easy. We have to reach a certain criteria for our campsites. We actually have a trailer, so we need something a little more open. And you can't tell by this video here, because right now it's nice blue skies. But if you look to the right, it actually gets pretty cloudy and gets some good rain clouds. We were actually seeing some lightning strikes here and there. So we wanted to try to find a place that's a little more open. And right here, you can see us letting our dogs get out and run. You gotta let your puppies out and run every so often. I just do this in here because we didn't have too many videos where you can see us let our dogs out and run. Both our puppies are about a year old, so they have a lot of energy. They really need to get out there and run as much as possible. So we stopped quite a bit to let them run. Generally, at this point, we're going to be starting to look for a place to camp. We usually start looking about 4 o'clock. Right now, it's getting dark about 8:30 at night, so it gives us a good 4 hours to find some place to camp. Again, we're not stressing. We just start looking early, so if we find something really, really good, we'll stop. We actually did find a pretty good campsite, which you're going to see here in just a second. Pretty soon, the video is going to change to where we're actually driving off the main trail on one of the little side routes. I actually look to see if I can find some nice clearings that will make a nice campsite. And this is actually one of the clearings that I looked at before we started our day. There's a nice big clearing. So this is actually the first place we really went to go look for a campsite, which you're going to see here in just a second as we drive up to it. I did it on purpose so you can kind of see how we do little search for our campsites. I actually looked and found a nice big cleared area off one of the side roads, and we're going to be coming to that video here in just a second as we're pulling back out. This was not one of those areas that we just let the dogs run. We just want to let them run, but we're not too far from where we're going to take a look. So here it is. I already isolated a nice little area, so we're driving. This is not actually part of the trail. We're just driving down one of the little side roads, and I noticed up here on one of these turns, it's going to be a nice big clearing. And it looks like when I looked at Onyx Max, I can see an area where there's some cut logs, which means there's probably going to be a fire pit there. And you can see that when I turn up this little road, and right as I make this turn around this tree, you will see a bunch of logs here on the ground. As I pull up right there on the right hand side of your screen, you'll see here in just a second. There's actually a fire pit there. I was just trying to get the vehicle nice and straight for the trailer. And I'll throw a couple pictures up here of our campsite. It only takes us about 10 minutes to set up camp once we get there. So 10 minutes, camp's already all set up. We're already starting to cook our dinner and things like that. Maybe break out the cribbage board, place some cribbage, but here's our campsite. You can see the fire pit right there that we have a water bottle on. It was a nice little campsite. So we'll stay here during the night. You can see the storm clouds right there starting to come over our camp. So when it goes back to regular video, okay, you'll see what it's like. So little update. It did rain last night, but not very much. I think the mountain we were on avoided the majority of the storm. So that was good. And yeah, it is 8:47 in the morning. We actually slept in past 7 today. That was great. That was the first good night's sleep we've had in a while. And now, I don't even know the name of the town we're going to next. Where are we going to next?
I don't know. Buena Vista is the end of section 4.
Buena Vista. And we're going to go check out Unsinkable Molly Brown's campsite. I guess she used to live up here. So, yeah, we're going to go check that out. All right. Enjoy the ride. It's hard to imagine she used to live all the way up here.
I know. Here we are heading up to Leadville.
How'd that look?
Good.
I probably should have locked the center lock. Center diff.
You probably can't now, right?
I just did.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
I did all that without locking the center diff.
I know you were kind of slipping there for a little bit. Hi.
That was kind of fun.
You just want to make sure.
No, because maybe coming up over a steep hill and I can't see anything. My camera is dirty though.
It's really dirty. Big surprise. I think it flattens out up top for a little bit though.
Yeah. But I can't see when I get over the top.
Yeah.
Looks okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Are we gonna be okay going through with the?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That is cool.
It is cool.
You know what the problem is? We don't have drone footage of it, so I don't think it's good enough. It's gonna work at the house. I was loading up the drone right now for this.
Look how interesting they have a gate across one of the waterways.
Right there. Not too bad.
Do you want to exit the camera yet, or not really?
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, you like that water, huh? She got excited. Seeing all that water. Smells. Is it just the water hitting stuff?
Yep, the water hitting the exhaust.
Okay.
We are almost up to the frame on that one. It was actually fairly deep. It's a little too rocky for me to just hit it.
Oh, I know. You got to be careful to not hurt stuff too. So that's fine. I'm fine.
If we were aired down a little more, I could be able to just go a little faster.
Yeah.
But you know what? The way I
gotta-
look at it is, I'm not worried about blowing one of our tires right now.
No, we want to. Yep. And we want to protect our undercarriage. So.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dang.
I banged my head on the side. Like,
Oh,
what?
hell. Oh,
It's been good to film too.
I know. If shaking helps you lose weight, shaking your fat, we might lose some weight. It's because our body's moving even though we're not exercising.
Hopefully the camera's working.
Yeah, I hope so too. It's absolutely gorgeous up in here though.
Yeah. I think I shared this section of the video.
Oh yeah.
That had to have looked cool.
It did look cool. And I kept it going till I got the trailer too. Oh,
That looked cool.
it did.
I think next time I'll grab the camcorder, I'll just run up the trail with the tripod.
Well, if you don't mind waiting for me,
Yeah.
really the drone would be the best.
Yeah. But there's too many trees here. That feels awesome in here. So that was the way up the backside of Hagerman Pass. As you can tell, the video looks much better from inside the vehicle than outside the vehicle. It didn't really show a whole lot about how steep the mountain pass really is or how difficult those sections were. But that is not the end of all the good off-road sections. There's still some more when we come down the other side. But hey, at least there's a nice surprise water, not really a water crossing, but water through the road that we had to cross. So that was kind of cool. And it was pretty deep as well. But as we finish watching this lovely drone video from on top of the pass, you can kind of get an idea what the view is like from up there. And of course, my dogs love the drone. You can see them chasing it all the way around the vehicle. Again, a good way to get them some more exercise. So I'm going to show just a little bit more of what the backside of the mountain's like from Hagerman Pass. If you're coming from Leadville, what I just showed you, you'll be going down. But I'll be, because we did it backwards. But just watch the rest of the video and I'll show you some more of the fun areas on this trail. And later on, I'm going to show you the hard route as opposed to what the easy route would have been. So if you want to see what the hard route's like on this trail, then finish watching the rest of the video. We are more than halfway through now. So go back to music.
Okay. We have to.
I don't know which way to go.
I would just go this way, because that way looks like it's going to be even more of a big thing. Shit.
I slid right down into that.
Uh-huh.
If I can hit that. As I said, if I can get the trailer hitch.
Yep. At least. Oh. Is that the trailer just falling down in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'll do this.
Go over to that side.
Yep. And I'm going to put the water between.
Well, you got some big rocks there. You don't want to hit the differential.
Yeah.
So.
And we are sliding.
Yes, we are.
Still sliding.
Oh, okay. Whew. I know.
That was fun. I should have had you get out and film.
I should have.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was. You can back up and we'll go through it again. Just teasing.
I just want to make sure I didn't damage anything on the trailer real quick.
Yep.
Because I think it landed right on the water tank. The water tank has the only water I have left.
Alright. Okay. Hopefully we can get past him there then.
Yeah, this is going to be tilted a little bit.
Okay. I guess there's room.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's motorcycles coming. Okay.
Hush.
Thank you.
Get better or worse?
It
gets a little worse at times.
Okay.
I actually bottomed out the trailer once.
Stop.
I just
Bark.
had the heavy truck. I'm like, I'm gonna hit a rock and smash it.
Yeah, I actually lost my front Under Armour already.
Did you?
Yeah.
Alright, we're following you back down. Like, you come down. This is getting too much for this heavy truck.
Yeah. This.
Yeah, it gets pretty brutal when you get to the top of Hagerman Pass.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you guys got a puppy too. Okay, as you can tell by those videos, there's actually some pretty good off-roading areas there. From coming up next, I'm going to be showing you what the hard route looks like, starting with a nice little road that's the river going through the road. Nice little water crossing, which will be coming up here in just a few minutes. But I just wanted to share with you a couple things. Leadville actually has a lot of services. We actually picked up the parts we needed to fix our armor. And here's that water crossing. And there's a lot of good restaurants, a lot of good food. It's a very touristy like town. It's very nice. All the services you need are there. Now, when we do get to Buena Vista does have all the services too, but it looks like your typical run-of-the-mill small town out in the middle of nowhere. It's not as nice as Leadville. So if you're going to plan on staying in a hotel or something like that overnight, I definitely recommend staying in Leadville instead of Buena Vista. We actually rented a cabin in Buena Vista because I wanted to do some repairs to the 4Runner because I wanted to repair that undercarriage. So we don't have a campsite for that night. But here's the hard section. As you can see, it's really tight and windy. There's a lot of water here in this section. There's a lot of big ruts. So for some of your lower off-road vehicles, you just have to really pick your line well. For motorcycles, this will be fun. For big trucks, it is a little tight, but we made it through no problem with the truck and with the 4Runner and trailer, so you can do it. But that's it for section 4. I'm just going to let you finish this out while I listen to some music. Please watch the rest of our videos and subscribe if you like this.